If you move forward, okay, like let me see if Joseph is here. Joseph, okay, is not here, but he can watch it in the recording. Like which is like this is a fan token, Galatasaray, and like those who like fan tokens, mesh news, like today posted like a chart, like of like the most best performing like fan tokens, which I saw honestly forwarded in the NWC group. So so it's like a very good move from Mesh News at this specific time because like after like 4 days the World Cup would start. And yeah, like of course we'll go over CHZ now and on Algo as explained last week because they are related to the World Cup, and also the fan tokens are also related. And like we can see some pump in the market in these tokens because like as Mesh News showed in the chart in the table that even that like all the altcoins are going down, these fan tokens are going up during this period. So that's it for Galatasaray. We are still here, like we can't really see much volume for this one, but we are still around this all-time low around 1.5. For the post to take over, as mentioned multiple times, because like it's like week after week. So I've mentioned it 1 week, 2, 3, 4, and like this is the 5th week that we are still waiting for this break. Okay, so we don't really have much updates for this one, except I'm still waiting for a break above this 2.1 for the bulls to take over. Meanwhile, we are bearish and we can trade lower and lower, and price respected this round number 1.5, but we are still waiting for this break. Okay, seed, of course, like this is a stock, as you can see, like here Nasdaq, but like since the dear boss requested it, I kept it here. Let's update it very quick. We've got this inverse head and shoulders for the bullish takeover from a long-term perspective. I still have my alert here, like for a couple of weeks now, as you clearly see. Still waiting for it to be broken upward. In this case, we'll be expecting a bullish movement. I wouldn't like a break below this, which hasn't happened yet. So good. From daily time frame, if we zoom in, we can see that, or also from H4, that we are currently trading inside this falling one. So we had this channel, we broke it upward, we are currently testing it. So now for the bullish to take over again, we need to see a break above the 10. In this case, we'll be expecting a bullish movement till till the alert here, which is the neckline of the one from weekly. We'll be expecting a movement from 10 to like 13, 13.5, or till this area. Unless or until, okay, or like the right word is unless we see a break below this area, okay, which as mentioned from daily, I wouldn't like a break below this. Okay, if it happens, then the bearish will take over and we'll be expecting a further bearish movement lower. That's it for seed. If you move forward, yeah, then this is CHZ and Algo. Will go over it now. For CHZ, we're still waiting for the bulls to take over. This is actually a massive support and resistance, which you can clearly see. For the bulls to take over, we need to see a break above this area around 0.31. So this area here. If we see a weekly candle close above it, then we would break above the zone and we'll be expecting further bullish movement. If you go to daily time frame, we are currently stuck inside a flat range. So as we trade lower again, we'll be looking for buy stops around the lower bound. I can't really update much like from lower time frames, but it's very similar to this one here. So broke below the previous low, we started to make lower lows and lower highs, and then here we go, lower highs, and then we broke it upward and we started to make higher lows and higher highs, and then we broke below the low. We traded lower in an aggressive manner, like due to FTX, which was the 20K on Bitcoin. That was 0.25 here on CHZ, and we traded lower. We rejected the 0.15, and we are now trading higher. We can also draw like a channel now on CHZ here. That's it. Okay, this is why you see my two alerts here, this one and this one. This one is if we retest this trend line, I'll be looking for buy stops. We also have this support resistance, a minor one. If you break it down, we will be expecting a movement to this area, which we have my alert here, and my last alert is around 0.3. If we see this break, and I'll be also adding more. That's it for CHILIZ. For ALGO, I'm also watching this one for the World Cup. Unfortunately, due to FTX, we had a big bearish movement lower. We even broke below these lows, which I don't like. And now for the bulls to reclaim this support zone, okay, which is now acting as a resistance, we need to see a break above it. So around this area, that's why you see my alert right here. And next, for the bulls to take over from a long-term perspective, I have my alert right there. So I want to see a breakup of this. Okay, so when we have this break, as mentioned from H4, I'll be adding some, and then I'll be adding some more when we break above the zone. Meanwhile, we are bearish, right? We broke below the support, now it's a resistance, so we can still trade like lower from here. If we trade lower, I have my alert around the 0.22, which is the upper bound of the support, weekly support, as you clearly see. Okay, so like this explains like what I'm personally looking at for algo. Let's move forward to link. Okay, so like now, if you want me to go over a specific altcoin, please let me know in the members talk or on the comment section if you are watching on YouTube, and I would be happy to do it. Okay, because like now I finished like the main ones that I wanted to go over, and starting from now I still have like some potential ones, but of course I'll be going over these ones, but as mentioned, if you want me to go over a specific one, please let me know, and I would be glad to add it. So link also around this very strong demand zone support area, which we can see even better from daily time frame. Look at how strong this support is. Multiple rejections from it. This zone has been holding like quite nicely. If we drop low, just like these wicks, of course, I'll be looking for buy stops here. And next, for the boost to take over from a long-term perspective, I want to see a break above the 10. In this case, we'll be expecting this movement upward. From H4 time frame, this is the last major high. Exact same thing as algo. I would be waiting for this break. In this case, we'll be expecting a short-term bullish movement. And yeah, this is the next one, right? That's why you see this alert here. So first one, if you break above this, this one is if you dive inside, this one is if you break above this area, and last but not least, this one if you break above this upper band. Okay, so this is why you see 4 alerts, right? Because like I want to know every single movement of link. Like this is why I'm keeping an eye on it through these alerts. That's it for link. Joseph, hope you're doing good. Like we just went over Galatasaray. So like if you want like to do a quick update, because like you are here now, the update is we don't have an update. So we're still waiting for a break above the 2.1 for those to take over. Meanwhile, we are bearish, we are trading inside this channel. Okay, this is basically it. This is for link. I already went over it. Let's move forward. We've got Atom. Atom is also around a strong support zone, which has been holding nicely. Previously rejected it, now rejected it again like a couple of weeks ago, and now due to the FTX, we had a movement downward, and we are back around the 10. So we'll be looking, just like previously, we'll be looking for buy setups, right? Unless, of course, we break this zone down. In this case, it wouldn't be good at all for Atom. But for now, we are still around the support. We are looking for buy setups. Now, if you break above this area, the exact same high that we saw on Link and on Algo, we'll be expecting a short-term bullish movement. Next, we've got this one right here. If you break it upward, we'll be expecting also further bullish movement. That's it. And of course, we still have, from a long-term perspective, this support and resistance, which you can clearly see. And so from a long-term perspective, we need to see this break to expect this bullish movements on Atom. That's it. Let me check the chat. If you have any questions, let me know. Hey, Sustain Empire, glad to see you here. Yushanna, Mantis, of course, Danny, Mac, and everyone, Bukarik, DJ. If you have any questions, let me know. Meanwhile, I'll move forward, and after every analysis, I'll be checking the comments.